This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Netflix. When the lights are off, the glamour's gone, and I haven't found my razor in like 3 days. What's it really like behind the scenes of a fabulous internet TV show named after an animal that roams the plains? Find out now. It's Rumor Roundup behind the scenes. Hey, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to a special behind-the-scenes edition of Rumor Roundup, Techno Buffalo on Revision 3. This week's episode is brought to you by our good friends at Netflix. We thought, you know what, it's a short week, it's Thanksgiving week here in the United States. Wherever you are, in the US, somewhere else, happy Thanksgiving, or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just happy day to you. I wish you and yours nothing but peace, prosperity, and happiness for the rest of this week and all the weeks to come. Thank you for watching us and supporting us and hopefully enjoying us, and more importantly, all the best to you and yours. So we thought, it would be fun to go behind the scenes, right? And last week, I was lucky enough to shoot Revision 3 in the Rev 3 studios in San Francisco. The crew there was awesome. The studio, the facilities were great. The show came out looking great. John Q had super high quality footage to work with, did a great job in post-production as he always does. And the result was awesome. So we thought this week, you know what? Let's go the other way and show you what it's really like here where I shoot the show in the Techno Buffalo North offices, i.e. my home office here in Oakland, California. And first things first, when I get ready to shoot the show on a normal week, there are 3 things that I usually do that I'm not doing right now. Can you guess what they are? Number 1, shave the beard. Well, I guess I don't always shave it, but if it's this long, usually I'll shave it. I'm more vain about the top of my head than my beard for some reason. Number 2, clean off the workspace. But I want to show you what it's really like when I'm putting the show together. All right, so normally when I'm shooting the show, the background does not look this messy. They want the stuff to look nice because after all, it is TV on the internet. But just to show you what it's like, usually when I'm working, coffee cups, speakers, broken Mac, old USB enclosures, more speakers in the background, Lucky Bamboo, of course. There's the monitor, there's the Mac, there's the power drill, which really, I'm not that handy of a guy. I was just using the power drill because I don't actually have a Torx screwdriver. Maybe you can see there, we'll zoom in. I've got the Torx bit into the power drill there because that's the only Torx screwdriver I have. I have no geek cred because I don't even have a proper computer disassembly screwdriver set. But I was using that to take apart the Apple TV. I got my new business cards over there. Excited about that. And of course, I've got a few review phones that need to go back. Thanks HTC and Nokia for lending those to me. I'm sending them back right now, I promise. Some rechargeable batteries and my magic weapon for all things video, the Elgato Turbo 264 HD USB dongle. Tell you what, if you edit video on a Mac, this is well worth your investment. With more than 23 million members, Netflix is the world's largest subscription service, instantly streaming TV episodes and movies. Members can instantly watch thousands of titles on a wide array of devices, including Sony's PS3 console, Microsoft Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Wii console. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you can instantly watch thousands of movies anytime you want for one low monthly rate. There are no late fees and no due dates. For a limited time, as a new member and Techno Buffalo viewer, that's right, you can get a free 30-day trial to Netflix. Just go to netflix.com/buffalo, B-U-F-F-A-L-O, Buffalo. Sign up there, get yourself a free 30-day trial to Netflix. Be sure to use that URL, netflix.com/buffalo, so they know we sent you. Number 3, change out of sweats. I usually don't shoot the show in sweats unless I'm shooting the show wearing a hoodie, because hoodies are part of the tech hipster meme cool thing, even though I don't think I'm a hipster or all that cool. But you know what? Today, I went for a run this morning. I'm still kind of kicking it in the sweats. Wearing my Techno Buffalo sweatshirt though. New Techno Buffalo gear coming for the new year. We're going to be giving the proceeds away to charity. So check out technobuffalo.com for more on that. That'll be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. But this is the half mock turtle zip neck sweatshirt fleecerama with the TB logo on it, the old logo. So I'm rocking that one for the show here. On the desk behind me, the computer setup. Thanks to my man Glenn for lending me his old Apple monitor, which looks really cool. And, he lent it to me. So it's just, it's not your monitor is famous, Glenn. Otherwise, you know, the computer set up in the background, we get the big Techno Buffalo wallpaper going there when we do the show. And, you know, on a normal day, I'll come in, you can see my coffee cup, you can see all my gear scattered around. I've got the stuff from the $20 Mac project, which you should go check out on Techno Buffalo if you're interested. I took an Apple TV I got for $20 off of Craigslist and turned it in to an OS X Leopard Mac. It's fully functional. The performance isn't good enough to be used as an everyday Mac. I'm using it as an iTunes server, and it works just great. Thumbs up. So check that out if you will. But anyway, how does the show actually come together? Well, it's pretty simple, but it involves large data files traveling over miles and miles and miles of ether, and a lot of magic from John Q in post-production. Let's check it out. All right, once the footage is shot, I load it up into iMovie. I use iMovie for editing basically because it's cheap and it's easy. Honestly, you know what? For all the whiz-bang stuff is great when you need it to go whiz-bang. But if you're like me, and for John Q, he needs a more professional caliber editing tool. For me, basically, we want to keep myself out of my own way. I don't want to do damage. I just want to edit the footage, you know, get the story together, and leave the color correction, the retouching, all that stuff to the pros. So I use iMovie. It's fast, it's cheap, it's easy, and I can't do too much harm with it. So here's the footage from the November 4th episode of Rumor Roundup when I was in the Techno Buffalo main offices down in Irvine, California. So I've got my project down here. You can see, you know, look how professional I am there, getting in the way of the camera, got stuff on my arm, terrific. And so I put it all together and I export it using, like I said, the secret weapon, the Elgato 264 HD. It starts to export. I go fill up my coffee while I'm waiting for it to export. Actually, no, while it's exporting, I usually do other work. And once it's done exporting, I put it in the Techno Buffalo Dropbox folder. Basically, Dropbox is a neat little utility you can use to send files across the interweb to people, large files. So usually these files are pretty big. If I go to the November 11th episode, 734 megabytes and then some. Get the files over to John, like I said, then he does the magic. He makes them look prettier, sound prettier, and adds all the titles, animations, and product shots to make them look a little more professional. Show notes are a vital part of the production process. They give John Q notes to edit from, and they give the folks at Revision 3 the text that they need to use to put on the website, the meta info, if you will, the descriptive info that goes with the show. So this week, Rumor Roundup, behind the scenes. Once these are all saved, send them to John Q along with the file footage, and the rest is what we like to call the John Q magic. All right, and so there you go. It's a little behind the scenes look at how Rumor Roundup comes together. And, you know, next time you watch the show, appreciate all the effort I had to put into cleaning up all my junk off of the desk so you could have a nice, clean studio set for Rumor Roundup. Maybe I should shoot in the Rev 3 studio more often. I'll have to check in with the folks there. In the meantime, thanks again to everybody for watching. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring. Thanks to Rev 3 for having us 3 times a week. And as always, thanks to John Quach for making my videos look way better than I ever could. Till next time, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, everybody. We will see you for the home stretch, the month known as December, which is crazy, crazy land in holiday electronic shopping, gift giving extravaganza mode. I'm getting tired just thinking about it. I'm gonna go see if there are any turkey leftovers. Bye-bye. Where'd the mic go? For a limited time. Oh! Duh!